this as a download. But if I was to sum up everything about winning relationships in a team, I'd say first, it starts with your commitment. Are you committed to building a winning team? That's only a question you can answer authentically. It takes work, it takes focus, it takes thinking, it takes risk, right? It takes new ways to communicate, but it starts with, I will build a winning team. If you want a mediocre team, it's okay. This isn't relevant. So are you really committed to building a winning team? Are you ready to hold yourself accountable for a winning team? Are you ready to role model what that looks like? And then second, okay, given you're committed, then what are you committed? What are you connected to beyond just what's normal? What are we connected to beyond just, our past hobbies and interests? Well, we're committed to obviously the goal of the company, the vision of the company. And you need to speak from there with your team and remind people this is why we're really together. Yes, we love each other or whatever, but don't forget we're in business here and we're producing this result. And I'm thrilled to be on a team with all of you on this quest. And then trust, you can hear it even how I'm speaking. We are all in this together. There's not one person better than the other person. We all have accountabilities, but the key thing here is we have each other's back. And I'm here to support you in your individual goals and in the successful accomplishment of the organizational goals. Adversity, we are going to be challenged. We are going to fail. We're going to make mistakes, and we can all adjust. We can all come back together and because we're smart and because we're committed. So don't worry about the adversity, embrace it. And along the way, by the way, I'm going to make sure that we're going to be present to achieving our goals and our wins and our milestones, because great teams have fun together. They celebrate together, and that builds culture. And then success. You're standing in the end of the journey, which is for you as the leader, success is never in doubt. Success is never in doubt. The journey may meander, the path may meander, but the destination never changes. Great leaders stand in, we will succeed, we will accomplish it, and it'll probably be far beyond what we ever thought at the beginning. And we're gonna have lots of challenges, but if we keep having each other's back, if we trust each other, if we keep coming through adversity, this is a game worth you being here for. So that is the success map. Key takeaways. Building winning relationships in your team takes commitment. It begins with what you say is important. Do you want to be right, or do you want lasting, meaningful success? Do you see relationships as competition with limited resources to fight for? Or do you see relationships as a way to build abundance for everyone? Remember, your relationships are a mirror of you. If you want it, look to see where you can be it first. If you want trust, you got to bring it. If you want communication, you got to bring it. If you want commitment, you got to bring it. Just the way it works. So action items. You can download the Relationship Built to Last checklist and how to address poor performers and the relationship success map. And then I invite you to renew your commitment for building winning relationships and team results. And another exercise you can do is you can do a relationship inventory where you actually take out a piece of paper and write down all the relationships that are important to you in your business and see where you can go to work. See where perhaps you've done some of those, where you've participated in some behavior that doesn't build and foster great relationships. And just notice that for yourself. You don't necessarily have to do anything with it. Just notice it. And you can start to see, oh yeah, that's where it's impacted that relationship. I have been competitive with that person. I've been more committed to, being right with that person. I can see how that's impacted that. And then my invitation is just start demonstrating the behavior and bringing the pillars of the habits to those relationships. You don't have to go back and confess a bunch of stuff or do all that. Just start cutting it out, what doesn't work. And you'll see quickly the results start to show up inside the whole vision of a winning team and winning relationships. All right, everyone. So as always, I appreciate your time, your commitment. I love being able to put together in this kind of format and content, leadership practices and business practices. And of course, I wouldn't be able to have the fun that I do in presenting this if you weren't here inside your commitment and ongoing mastery. So thank you for that. And if you're new to the Leadership Academy, I invite you to become a member. So becoming a member gives you access to all the content that I and the team produce over time. And you also get resources inside the members portal for everything to support you in your leadership journey. So you can always find that at chadgibson.com. And until next time, here's to your success.